So, welcome to Some Gamer Called Matt. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Matt, and if you haven't done so already, then please feel free to like and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell notification icon so you don't miss any future videos, of course. And we'll cut straight to it. So last week we started a new series called 15-Minute Impressions, which basically I play a game for 15 minutes and I'll give you my impressions of the game and you get to see a bit of gameplay. So, kind of works both ways. So last week we were looking at Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars, or the Circle of Blood as it's also known in the US. And I've decided to continue the point and click theme this week. And we're going to look at a game by LucasArts, which is called Sam and Max Hit the Road. Now, this was released way back in 1993 for the MS-DOS, which was a precursor to Windows, as we all know. And as you can see from here, that it was also released for the Mac OS. Now, of course, this game set off the Sam and Max franchise in terms of video games, but of course, the Sam and Max characters have been popular through comics and an animated series before that as well. So this uses the Scum engine, which has been used in other LucasArts titles such as the Monkey Island series, Manic Mansion, and so on and so forth. Now, this was released on, I think, floppy disk and CD-ROM, and of course, the floppy disk version doesn't have the how could I say the voices included. So, as you can see here, it's 2D, and as I said, it's a point-and-click adventure, and so essentially, they are freelance police. So they get taken on many different assignments. And I think what we'll do, rather than me explaining what it is, we'll just quickly go through here. Now, this game was relatively successful, and Steve Purcell, who's the creator of the Sam and Max series, he remarked, as you can see in the Wikipedia page, that the numbers never compared to Star Wars, but it sold enough to be considered a hit by most standards, which that's probably a very most modest way to put a relative success. So, okie dokie, right. How can you get this game? Well, like last week, we were talking about the Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. You can get it on GOG.com, which is goodoldgames.com. And as I will stress, like I did last week, this is not an advert. This is a personal recommendation of mine. You can get loads of other games as well, including the newer titles. But you can also get a lot of classic games such as Sam and Max Hit the Road. And as you can see here at the time of this video, it is £4.79, which that is pretty cheap, to be honest. And also, there's no digital rights management attached to it, and they are a pretty legit gaming store. So all you have to do is buy the game, which of course works on Windows, it works on Linux, it works on Mac OS. And as you can see here, it's only 152 megs, so on most fast internet connections these days, it will take seconds to download. And on top of that, if you buy it through GOG.com, you'll get the manual, you'll get a hint book, and all the other kind of stuff as well. And you can save your games to the cloud on top of that as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. And of course, you can get other LucasArts games, such as the Dig, the Monkey Island series. You can also get the other Broken Sword games. You can get Broken Sword 2, 3, 4, and I think even the most recent one, which is Broken Sword 5, the Serpent's Curse. So GOG.com, I definitely recommend it. You can also go and get a second-hand copy. Right, okie dokie. So let's go to ScumVM. Another fantastic piece of software. This is effectively an open source application where it will allow you to play all these old games and more besides on machines that it was never designed for, which is absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do, as we did last week, is we're going to play Sam and Max 15 minutes. The timer will start from the point the gameplay begins. So without further ado, let's go and basically make a start.
Friends? Friends? We've only gone out together 3 times, and already you're telling me you just want to be friends? You never gave me a chance, and for that, you'll fry like a pork sausage.
It's not that I don't like you, it's just that, well, you're too nice a guy, I guess.
The too nice thing.
I think I'd rather go out with someone more unpredictable.
Bad guys.
Hello.
This doesn't look like the Lincoln Tunnel, Sam.
Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max.
Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt?
Can't think of a reason not to.
You'll be of no use, freelance police. With the flip of a lever, my ungrateful lunch date will be reduced to a half cup of disoriented atomic matter.
What a charming
I
person.
knew he wasn't a real doctor.
Shall I confront, subdue, and pummel the suspected perpetrator, Sam?
Sick 'em up, little buddy.
Ooh! Ow!
Hey, nice one.
Yikes!
Huh?
He's not a real guy, Sam! Can I keep his head for a souvenir? Why do you suppose it's ticking?
Guess.
That's no head, Max. It's one damned ugly time bomb. Let's leave this criminal cesspool pronto.
Good idea, Sam. Maybe we can ditch the head somewhere while the credits are running. Mind if I drive?
Not if you don't mind me clawing at the dash and shrieking like a cheerleader.
Sam, is pronto a real word?
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'll never forget all you've done here today.
Oh, forget saving the damsel in distress.
Well, that was a pleasantly understated credit sequence.
I enjoyed the cheesy retro ambiance.
What the hell are you talking about, Max?
Sam, either termites are burrowing through my skull, or one of us is ticking.
Oops, oh yeah. Max, where should I put this so it doesn't hurt anyone we know or care about?
Out the window, Sam. There's nothing but strangers out there.
Ouch.
I hope there was nobody on that bus.
Nobody we know, at least.
Good point.
Hello? Yes? 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 No! Really? Well, the same to you, Mac.
Another confused census taker?
Actually, it was the commissioner with another idiotic and baffling assignment.
Does it involve wanton destruction?
We can only hope. Due to the arbitrarily sensitive nature of the mission, we'll be meeting a bonded city courier out on the street.
Ooh, smells like a fiercely thickening plot.
Okay, so we're going to start the timer now. So we've got 15 minutes to play this. So as you can see, it's full of wit, sarcasm. The future Sam and Max games, I would argue, are a bit more cartoonish, and they've got much more humour, whereas this one has that kind of sardonic, kind of hard-edged twist to the humour, shall we say. Right, anyway, enough of me baffling on about that. Although what I will say is I did like the reference to Star Wars. You'll find that in a lot of LucasArts games, that they refer to other titles through kind of in-joke kind of or subtle references, like the How's My Aim Call 1-800 Star Wars, as you've seen in the title sequence. Now, anyway, we've got the inventory section here. Now, this is a very different kind of interface to what you've seen in Broken Sword. So, we've got Observe, we've got Use, is it Pull? Oh, I don't know. So we've got Talk, I think Use, then we've got Inventory, and then we've got Use
It's
Max.
my little buddy, ready for action.
And use Max for something. Right, okay. So Max is the bunny, Sam is the dog. So yeah, Max is the more sociopathic, psychotic one, compared to Sam, who is, I guess, the sensible one out of the two. Right, so what do we have? Okay, so we can use the right mouse button here to go through all the different actions. So we've got walk, observe, I think that's use, talk. No, that must be use, so it must be grab or something like that. I should really do my research before coming on here, but anyway, so let's have a look. What have we got? Let's see now. I think what we'll do is we'll walk into the hallway.
So, you want a piece of me, huh? Well, take a piece of this. Brutal.
But very true to life.
Exactly.
And here's one for your old man. I really respect Flint's business acumen.
Please, Sam, don't use the word acumen again.
Cutting straight to the bone of each case, I guess. So, right, now we have, let's see, what would that be? We're going back in there now. Let's see, what have we got? Can we go up there?
We don't go upstairs.
Not since the accident.
Can we talk to the guy who's unconscious?
I can't talk to that.
Clearly not.
Gratuitous acts of senseless violence are my forte.
You're such an adorable urchin, Max.
Oh, that's great. Okay, right, well, guess we'll go downstairs. I think that cat has too much catnip on that one, so let's see. Can we grab it?
I won't pick that kitten up. I don't know where he's been. Hey there, little fella.
You talking to me?
So we've got a question, we've got an exclamation mark, and we've got Ducky. Well, let's see which one does what.
Maybe. Are you a cleverly disguised bonded city courier?
Maybe. Are you the freelance police?
Yes, but don't go blabbing it to everybody.
I think he's kind of cute, Sam. Can I make a tennis racket out of him?
Maybe later, Max. Right now, we've got a message from the commissioner to collect.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, guys. I swallowed your orders for safekeeping.
Ugh.
But now I can't seem to hawk them back up.
Right.
I don't indiscriminately use people, except Max. I won't pick that kitten up. Hey there, little fella.
You talking to me?
Don't get smart with me, bub, or my partner will floss every last crevice on his body with your whiskers.
That's unsanitary, Sam.
Alright then, okay, let's see what we can do. Okie dokie. So you may or may not recognise the scenery, including Bosco, who becomes a more of a regular character later in the series, the video game series, I should say. And in the future games, they're not in 2D, they're in 3D. But anyway, right, let's see if we can try and solve this. Right, so we're looking for a way to try and get the orders. Ooh, I think I might have an idea. Let's have a look.
It's my little buddy.
Aha!
I just love to turn this guy inside out.
Ooh, that gives me an idea.
According to these orders, something bizarre is happening at the carnival.
I thought that was the whole point.
Maybe we should check it out when we've got nothing better to do, like any time.
Right, so we're going to stick that in the inventory. Now, what do we need to do next? I wonder. Let me see. Ooh, that's a really good question. Can we do something with this mailbox?
Steal the mail? Are you nuts?
Yeah, I am nuts. What are you going to do about it? Right, okay, so... what should we do? Now, if you're wondering why the music is kind of in that kind of chintzy style, it's not recorded like music that we know of today. This actually uses the MIDI process. So basically, it's... I'm not going to go into the technical details of it, but it's the similar technology that you would see used in keyboards. And instead of reproducing actual sound, the computer gets, I think, a series of instructions like notes and all that to produce MIDI files, and the sound card then reproduces that into what you hear through in terms of music right now. I know that's not a very good explanation and a very non-technical way of explaining it, but this was very common back in the 1990s, and especially when good sound cards that we now take for granted weren't actually available for most people. So let's go back in and see if there's anything that we need to pick up. Okay, so we've just got less than 7 minutes left. So let's have a look here. Let's see if there's anything that we can pick up, if at all anything. But yeah, this is a game that I haven't played for a very long time. I can't remember the last time I played it. I like it. I to be honest, I prefer the sequels. which, such as Sam and Max Save the World, for example, which I think is a more fuller plot, and of course, with it being produced in the 2000s compared to the 1990s, it's technologically more possible to, you know, have a more fuller and bolder plot. Right, I don't think we can do anything in here, so I think we'll go to their car.
I can't pick that up.
Oh, can you not? Get in it. Now we come to a classic map screen, as you see in many point-and-click adventures. So, where are we? Right, okay, let's have a look here. We've got burger joints, we've got the carnival, we've got the highway. Should we go to the carnival or not? I think we'll go to here. Snookies. Looks like one of those kind of cringe-worthy American fast food joints. Let's pick this up. No, let's not.
I can't talk to that.
No, you can't talk to a cat.
This is a completely unusable thingamabob.
Couldn't have put it better than myself, Sam. Can we use this?
I'd ride this fiendish quarter grabber, but my lumbago's acting up.
In fact, do you know what? Can we get him to actually use
No
that?
way. Max will spook the horse.
I love these responses, especially when you make wrong choices in point-and-click adventure games. So, in we go. Let's see what we can find.
It's a carousel of bootleg Sam and Max portable car bomb games.
Oh. Even they're famous in their own game, in their own universe. Right, let's have a look. What we got?
It's a shelf full of Snookies crap.
Well, couldn't have put it better myself. So let's have a look here. What do we got here?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Right, what do we got here? We've got a tourist, and we've got some guy who is very dedicated to his job, and probably takes it a little too seriously. So let's talk to him.
Are you in charge here?
Don't I wish? I'd have to go to Snooky U for another 6 years before I could run this place. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
Whoa. Reminds me of a very well-known chain of fast food that takes that kind of training and development very, very seriously. So, we haven't got much time left, so let's crack on.
Snooky U? That sounds exciting.
Or at least distracting.
Oh, it is! Snooky U is where all Snooky's employees are sent to learn the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, the overs, and the unders of the amazing gastronomical and cultural phenomenon that is Snooky's.
Fascinating.
No, it's not.
Humor him.
At Snooky U, we're given intensive courses in patty pounding, choosing the right button for soft drinks, and the all-important pickle jar opening.
I had no idea you were so rigorously trained.
Hey, I can open any jar in the country.
Cool.
No, it's not.
Now, how can I put all that Snooky U training to use for you?
Are you sure Snooky U's not in the Bowl Coalition?
Positive. Now, what can I do for you?
About that trip to the bathroom.
My little buddy has to use the facilities.
Facilities be damned. I need a bathroom.
They're in the back. Here's the key.
There's an awfully big rasp attached to that keychain.
Out of toilet paper?
Nah, we just had problems with thugs stealing our restroom keys. They're the cleanest in 9 counties.
The keys?
The restrooms.
Oh,
You need some help, little buddy?
I think I can handle this myself, Sam.
Now, anything else I can do for you?
I think that's everything.
Nothing.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
Whoa. Okay. Let's head on outside. Clearly, that's not going to happen. Okay, we'll go back inside.
Here's your key back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Already? You've just been. Maybe he has a delicate bladder. I don't know. Right, anyway. Let's have a look here. I don't think we're going to have time left. Okay, 3,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
2, 1. And there we go. So that's the 15 minutes up, and the 15-minute impressions have been finished. So we're just going to come out of that just now. And we're going to come out of here as well. So this game is really, really good. I wouldn't say it's my favourite Sam & Max game, but it's certainly up there. And I would recommend you to try playing this game. I think it doesn't take too long to complete, but there's certainly enough to keep you busy. So thank you very much for joining me in another 15-minute impressions. Perhaps I will cover this in a one of those walkthrough through kind of videos. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon. I'm on social media as well, which is Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram. So for Instagram and Telegram, it is Some Gamer Called Matt, and on Twitter it's at SGCMatt. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching.